Do you think Nintendo's hot or not? Personally, I believe Nintendo makes great content. However, not every single person thinks like that. That's why I asked you, what's your hottest Nintendo take? That's when my buddy and I, Zork, decided to do a quick segment of In Your Dreams or Reality. We determine if your take is in your dreams or an actual reality take. Now watch further to see your fate. Well, let's see if someone can pay to win on this one. Who's the winner? Almost Hellfire again! But it's Nate or whatever I'm feeling that day. That is the latest name I've ever heard in my life. Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters is the best 3DS game, especially RPG-wise. Here's the more detail. To finish off that take, Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters is the best game on the 3DS because of how undocumented it is and the sheer amounts of side quests and details into each side quest. There is always something new that is undocumented when you play. That was a very handful. There was no what's it called? There's no commas. There was no.
The thing I'm gonna start off by saying is that I've never played a Yokai Watch.
Neither have I. I've not played Yokai Watch either.
I do understand it's like the premise is kind of like Pokemon.
Yeah.
As Viv pointed out, if your parents buy a Yokai Watch instead of Pokemon, they do not. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a couple of counterpoint games to Yokai Watch 2. You've got all the Pokemon games.
Okay.
You've got Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah. All right.
You've got Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, great series.
Bowser's Inside Story.
Bowser's Inside Story is a really good game, honestly.
I kept it to RPGs just to kind of make that comparison, but if we're talking overall, I would absolutely say that Link Between Worlds is probably my
Link
favorite.
Between Worlds, Mario Kart 7, Smash Bros. On the 3DS. But no, I do not agree with that take. On the RPG standpoint, I would say maybe, maybe there's a chance of having an argument against it. But there's still so many other RPGs that are out there.
I don't know. I can't really say like these are better games just because I haven't played it. But
yeah,
these are just such huge IPs, and I feel like if Yokai Watch 2 really was the best 3DS game, I would have heard more about it, and I would have been inclined to play it.
Yeah. Overall, like we said, in your dreams, take honestly. That is.
Yeah, I agree.
In your dreams, not. We're not gonna approve of this one, Nate. Keep writing in the books, bro.
I'm gonna say Quill. It's gonna be Quill.
Oh no, it's looking like either Moonsun or Neum. Is it? Moonsun! Yeah! So Moonsun is saying a lot right here, it looks like. Her take says, Mario 64 is not a good game. Hear me out on this. Oh crap. Alright, she said hear me out. For reference, I never played this game as a kid. I first played it recently in 3D All-Stars. There are two main reasons why I did not join this game. One, lack of direction. I was often confused about what you would do or where you go in certain levels. My only clue was the name of the level, which didn't always help. I ended up looking at
Moonsun Right.
Moonsun Right. 2. Clumsy controls. I often felt frustrated with the clumsy controls and limited camera. This hindered the platforming in the game, making it more difficult than it needed to be. I've said this many times. I think the best platforming game is Mario Odyssey. Now, as of now, 64. I've watched a lot of 64 people do speedrunning and stuff like that. I watch it more than Odyssey, and I'm a bigger fan of Odyssey gameplay than I am of 64. For having how much rep it is and going on for so long, I do find it confusing in some ways. Especially comparison to like games like Melee, Street Fighter, stuff like that. I don't necessarily understand why it's played so much.
And for the clumsy controls, I mean that's enough said right there.
Like you said, clumsy controls.
Yeah, you're holding an N64 controller, and the platforming is fun. I think the levels are really unique and fun to explore.
Okay.
Even if there was no lack of direction towards the next star.
What? Okay. Updog says, "Let me on the call. I'll defend this game with my dying breath." All right. You wanna let him in real quick? Hey, Updog, what's up, man?
Am I in? Can you hear me? I'm on my phone. I'm in my car, but I tuned into the stream to support my boy Dreams and to hear Zork's takes. I cannot take this Mario 64 slander. It is objectively the best 3D Mario game. Moonsun is completely capping. The only reasonable thing she said is the camera. The camera at times can be a little limiting, but the controls, once you get past them, it offers the most expressiveness out of any of the Mario 64 games. There's a reason people are still speedrunning it as much as they are today. All the levels are so cool. I don't know. I just love the game.
All right.
I think what makes it so polarizing is that it's a Mario game with a learning curve, like a really steep learning curve.
Yeah.
And not the other 3D Mario games don't really have that, except for maybe Sunshine, because that's kind of a different kind of. Like you said, once you get used to the controls and stuff, it's really not that bad. But getting to that point is the hard part, and maybe that's when a lot of people decide that it's a bad game. Overall,
I think her original statement saying it's not a good game. That's where we're getting the point to, and I think that's in your dreams, honestly. In your dreams, I think the game is good. I think it's a great game. I do think it has its problems. I can see where it gets gets praised, but I do think it could be overrated at times. And that's just how I feel about it. And especially for me watching so much speedrunning more than Odyssey.
This is very tough. They're all really good. They're all like A tier or S tier, but I think for me it is 64, then Odyssey, then Sunshine, then Galaxy 2, then Galaxy 1.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I'd like to say. Thank you for having me on Dreams.
All right, thank you for stopping by, Alex. Appreciate you, man. Oh, it's Noom. Noom, you are a memer. Please, Noom. Noom, please. Do not give me.
I got faith in you for a good one.
Noom, Dr. Mario Coppin. I told you it was gonna be something like this. I told you it was gonna be something like this. I knew he would do this.
Yeah, this is a good one. Honestly, I hate Dr. Mario.
Why do you hate Dr. Mario?
I'd rather just play Tetris. Like, I don't get it.
All right, we're here of Auntie's Take. Auntie's Take, Quick Play. He says, Quick Play, Elite Smash, GSP is a great system. It is not good for top players, but since they have the largest audience, people parrot them and use it as a John for losing online. It's good for nearly everyone else.
Boot up your Smash Ultimate game. Pick a character you've never played before. Play it like an absolute fool, and still reach Elite Smash at some point. It's like that one thing where if you give a monkey a typewriter, he'll eventually write an essay or some shit like that.
I think it shouldn't be when you get to the topper level of like the top of everything. I feel like you shouldn't like have to switch over to Quick Play and Elite Smash. You know, I feel like this should definitely be two different things itself. Not you have to unlock it. You know. I know the whole unlockability is like the whole like Smash thing. Like you unlock things, they get better things. This is how the fighting game works. So Smash has always been a tradition and such. But I always thought of a fighting game, it didn't need to be like Quick Play and then you unlock it by having your character into a certain level of GSP. You know.
Like, it's not god awful. I'd say it's better than what we had in Smash 4 with like 2 options for fun and for glory.
for glory.
But I don't think it's at the point where I'd call it a great system.
Sonic the Hedgehog, he has games on Nintendo consoles, I'm counting it. He has the worst design principles out of any IP ever. Haha, let's make guy go super fast and we can't react to what's next. Then put spikes and enemies there. Stupid character. I'm gonna say it off the bat. I don't agree with this already. and I will say this: Quill is the biggest Sonic hater ever. He really does not like Sonic at all. He said this plethora of times, and he will not play a Sonic game ever. He really despises Sonic games. But in the early games of Sonic 1, 2, and 3, I think those games are amazing. I think they're amazing games. Great platforming, great puzzle games. Sonic Mania, great, amazing game as well. It's just another one of those takes where we can agree. It's in your dreams.
New dreams.
In your dreams. It is not nowhere near reality. It is not true whatsoever. Sonic is not a bad IP, and I think Quill knew this. Quill is like a person who's trying to die on this hill up here. Yeah. He is the only person that agrees with this. So many people love Sonic. I think the only reason Sonic can be bad isn't like Smash Brothers. All right, his character is not represented correctly in that game. Who's it gonna be, boys? Is it Zork?
Does it be me?
It's Zork! Yeah.
Alright, okay. I'm ready.
Waluigi is one of the worst Nintendo side characters ever conceived. And I am honestly surprised that he's popular. He serves absolutely no purpose outside of the Mario sports games. At the very least, Wario has his own line of games. This Waluigi character simply exists to say wah and make sure poor old Luigi has an evil counterpart. Waluigi is pretty interesting. He has a lot of personality. He's built it over the years. I think originally coming from Mario Tennis, and he came over time. However, I completely agree with this take. He does not serve much outside these games. I don't enjoy Waluigi whatsoever. I don't like seeing him actually a lot of the times. I personally prefer a lot of other characters. I am mad that Waluigi made it into the Mario Kart before Diddy Kong did. Diddy Kong has his own racing game. Diddy Kong is not in Mario Kart 8, alright? Nintendo doesn't want you guys to know this, but Diddy Kong is not in Mario Kart 8. I want you guys to think about that, alright? Bad take. He is not a bad side character. He is just underutilized. Well... Okay.
Well, he's existed for this long, I'd like to see him be utilized. But he's just not.
Ashley over Waluigi. At this point, yeah. The WarioWare games are great. They're really good games.
Ashley's a good side character because she has her own line of mini-games in the WarioWare games, and she only appears in the WarioWare games. That is good side character material.
You know who else is pointless? Daisy. Moving on! Moving onwards, boys. Here at Paper's Take, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready for this next one. Paper says, as a console, the Wii U has significantly more personality than the Switch. I agree with that. The musical themes are amazing. I love the Wii U themes. They have two versions, usually on the tablet and also from the main system itself. The Wii U I fell in love with and I love so much. Some of my favorite games still come from it, like the Mario Kart 8 is still Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Nintendo Land. I love Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land's one of my favorite games I ever played. I played so much Nintendo Land on both of that. I think they utilized that. I think that game and also for Wind Waker as well pretty well for that game. Also for Pikmin 3. All three of those three games are great times that they use like both games. The charm is there. I agree.
I think I agree with Paper here. With the Wii U having more personality than the Switch. Mostly because of the utilization of the gamepad. I'll take Pikmin 3 as an example. Pikmin 3 on the Wii U is like 100 times better experience than on Switch just because of the gamepad.
Alright.
Zelda games, I think it is great. I really wish the Switch utilized the Joy-Cons more. Like, I think the only one I can think of is 1-2 Switch, but you know, that's obviously a showcase game for the Joy-Cons.
People are saying the Switch is better in game library by far, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, game library I agree with. As a console, the Wii U significantly has more personality than the Switch. That is reality. I agree. That is reality. That is reality.
It also comes down to the gimmick. You know, every Nintendo console has its gimmick, and the Wii U just used it so well.
Mario Strikers Charge is the best sports game ever created.
Ever created. Okay,
ever created. You said the tennis games are better, or the golf or baseball games?
I think the baseball games are better.
All right, here's my take. I agree with this take. I think it is the best. I believe Mario Strikers Charge actually is the best of the games. Man,
you can't beat Wii Bowling. Oh my God, he's right. Wii Sports. Wait, you can't count Wii Sports out.
Okay. Wait, let's run it back. Mario Karts itself are better than the single player Mario games. I think Mario Kart is better than baseball, golf, soccer, basketball, since I was one in there at one point. Now, resorts over sports is fair. Resorts, I think, I've heard problem with the whole Nintendo consoles, all of them series, IP. I think Wii Sports takes the cake off of the best. Even better than Mario Karts. I think it's better than Mario Kart. All Mario Karts. Updog! Your judgment has been called by the community and by myself mostly, and Zork mostly. And we are saying, in your dreams. It is not the best Mario. It is not the best Nintendo sports game. Is it the best Mario sports game, including Mario Kart? No, it is not. I think it is the best off of that, but I think Zork disagrees on that point as well. He thinks baseball is better. All right, boys. I think I can only do one more take here, and we'll call it a day. All right. Let's hope who it is. Someone interesting and a good take. Rudbert. All right, Rupert. I think that. And that's it for today, boys. He just said, that's all he said was, I think that. Thank you guys for coming in to your hottest takes of Nintendo. I appreciate you guys' time. I think there's some great takes out there. In your dreams or reality, everybody. In your dreams or reality. But hey, this was fun. I think that. I think that
as well. That's a reality take.
That is a reality take, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining for In Your Dreams or Reality. You guys been a fun crowd. Thank you guys for submitting your takes. I want to do more sometime. Maybe I'll come back and do a part 2 of this. I don't know. Maybe me and Zork might do a part 2 of it.